everybody, I'm Yolanda, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a whip and chat. So yeah, I still have the same projects, so that's nothing new. But yeah, we're just going to ramble on for a bit, so grab out whatever it is that is your work in progress, aka whip. And yeah, let's have a ramble, shall we? What the hell do I hear now? Oh, there's a truck coming by. I was like, I hear some sort of strange noise. Oh, it's a street sweeper. It's like, I hear a strange noise. What the heck is it? But that explains. But good. Back to what I was saying. So, yeah, as I said, like the project is still the same. I still have the part where I left off last week. As I said before, in case you are not new, I am only working on this one when filming the WIP and Chat, so it's not that I work on it often off screen. I do really need to work on more off screen, but yeah, that's not going according to plan. So yeah, we'll see whenever this gets done. I am using a basic red pen in this case, but it's normally, well, it's just a pink pen, but well, a regular pen, basic toolkit pen. But I just put 3 of these squishies around them so that they don't move around constantly, because that's really annoying when I switch from single placer to multi-placer, that it moves around constantly. I really hate that. So yeah. So I'm going to continue with the color where I left off last week. So yeah, this week has been a lot. Well, it's not been a lot actually, but like my brain, especially today, is like, nope, this ain't gonna happen, like, fuzz off. So yeah, I might sound a little bit more than I normally do, but my brain is a little bit on a mood today. Doesn't help that I have been sleeping bad for a couple of days. I believe it was Saturday and otherwise Friday. I slept at like 2 o'clock at night. And yeah, the kids were basically getting me up at like 8. Or was it even Sunday? I don't know. I'm not sure. At least somewhere last week. I was in bed like as soon as the kids went to bed because I was freezing. I had it cold. Oh, it was not normal anymore, and I was feeling bad, and so I was like, you know what, I'm going to bed. I put a warm water bottle at my feet, kept on my pajamas, so basically like a sweatpants and a t-shirt and a vest, and I still kept freezing. So yeah, that was not happening. And I had multiple days that I just couldn't fall asleep. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit sleep deprived at the moment. And yeah, at the moment it's also like I'm still needing to do a lot of stuff. I need to call or text or whatever for like my daughter's extra like training she has. I also then need to call like text the gym teacher she has, because they now have for like 12 weeks a separate gym lesson, and that falls like a lot of time with the same time. So I most likely be able to put our son to the gym class, but our daughter needs to be at the training at that point. So that does not help, like, at all. So I do need to make sure that is all arranged. They had like the first gym class like yesterday, so on Monday. I'm filming this on Tuesday as per usual. And they said like the kids, as far as I understood, like when they are like at least there for like I believe it was 10 lessons. They had like 2, they are allowed like 2 to miss. Then they would get a little something at the end. But I was telling my husband, like, okay, I thought she would miss just 2, but apparently they are like 5. So we also were like, yeah, then the little something they would get, we will get something like similar or something else she likes at the end, because it's not something she can do something about, because, yeah, she can't help it that the training is at the same time, and we think that training is more important than the gym class she has. So we were already seeing like, okay, then we will get something for her, because, yeah, it's not her fault that she cannot get something then. So, yeah, she will still get a little something from us. But yeah, it's all like, I'm feeling a little bit like crazy, because it's constantly like I'm running around needing to do something, figuring out something else, and then I need to fuss about this and I need to fuss about that. And again, I'm still working on like the teacher gift for the end of the school year, and that is not going according to plan. Thankfully, this past weekend I could work on some stuff. I worked on it Sunday, I believe, a bit more, but then Sunday it was, because yesterday evening I could take it out of the mold, and the top of it looked like just like Swiss cheese. So there were like a lot of air bubbles trapped underneath, and I was getting so frustrated with it. So yeah, I'm going a little bit stir crazy at the moment with everything. Doesn't help that I apparently bit off way more than I can chew. So yeah, that's not helping like at all. I still think I will be able to make it, but it will be tough, especially if everything goes like it goes now, because it's starting to get at a point where it's like going to be annoying. But yeah, as soon as I do one more layer on like the trinket tray or pen tray or whatever you want to call it, then at least I have one done with that. Well, I then need to unmold it and probably need to put in another layer of some sort of resin to level it off on the inside, but we'll see about that. But then I at least have one of the 5 of those done. I'm going to get crazy. But yeah, we'll see how everything goes. That's the downside of when I started to do stuff. I already organized some stuff, and then I ended up changing my stuff, but not everything. And yeah, it becomes more and more and more. And yeah, I'm just extra, so I still want to finish that because I have it in my head that I want to do it like that. And yeah, sometimes I just wanted to be able to turn off my brain for a little bit, because it keeps running around and running and running and running and running and run, 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 run. And I'm going crazy. But yeah, hopefully I can soon make at least some progress so that my brain is not feeling like I need to catch up on everything, because that is just so annoying, because I keep feeling that I'm like way behind and that I need to get back up on track, and then something happens again and then I feel like I'm not on track anymore, and it's a whole lot of something. Yeah, I did need to order new resin, so yeah, that's a thing. And yeah, it's again, it's something, and it's annoying. The kids also have off tomorrow of school. They have like a study day, so that means that I can't do anything then as well. So I might just do another thing like right after filming this. Well, I need to film something else first because I wanted to do like a first impression working on a Ohaloa kit, because I have been working on that as well. So yeah. But thankfully that's just not something that I need to film that takes like an hour. So hopefully I still then have time left to work on some stuff for the teachers at least. So that at least I can figure out. But I still need to see like what will I all do. Because it's, yeah, I don't think I will have the time because it's not already like almost 10:30. Yeah, after lunch I'm not going to work on it because otherwise I have like my mask on my face, like an impression there when I pick up the kids from school. So obviously I don't want that because that would look damn right ridiculous. So most likely that will not work, so I either need to do that tonight or tomorrow, but then when the kids don't go to school, it's a bit harder to work on it during the day, and it's a whole lot of something. But part of me is like, if I can at least do like something in the machine, then I get something done, but we need to see. Part of me wants to just work on it. Part of me is like, Doesn't help that I'm also like getting low on time-lapse parts. So that I also want to move along with that. So it's all together, like it's all another big mess, and I'm a mess, and everything's a mess. So yeah. But yeah, what else happened all this week? So on Wednesday, our son needed to go to the dentist. As per usual, our dentist was behind on schedule, which is basically like always, except when you're kind of a bit late yourself, then they are always on time. Thankfully, it doesn't happen too terribly often that we're late. But yeah, it's always at the points where you're like, oh, we always have like 10 minutes that we need to sit there, and when you're like 1 minute late, they're like, you're late, which is always annoying. Yeah, so we sat there waiting. The kids were reading some books, or at least looking at some pictures on the books. And yeah, thankfully when it was his turn, they both were, well, with the dentist and almost in the chair before I was there. I took our daughter with me because, yeah, can't leave her alone at home. She was at first like, no, I don't want to go. I was like, girl, we're not going to your dentist, so no fussing. You don't even need to be in the chair. So now she was like, oh, okay, bye. So yeah, they sat him in a chair. He was being happy as always, because that kid is not much under the impression that something is bad very quickly. He's like a really chill kiddo, which I do like, because obviously I have enough of my drama queen on our daughter. Even though our son can also at times be terribly dramatic. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, so he was in a chair. Dentist looked at his teeth. Everything was fine. So that was good. He got himself a little mirror. Our daughter also has gotten that once, so now they both have one. Thankfully for them, they also both have a different color. Quickly taking a look if I'm still filming, which I am, so that's good. Don't want to start this all over again because it's a mess as is already. Ah, boy, oh boy. But yeah, thankfully the kids have been playing really sweetly again this week, so that at least is a good thing. That, yeah, they are still typical brother and sister. They can fight quite badly, but thankfully most of the times they are pretty sweet together, so that at least is a good thing for me, so that doesn't worry me. I can just leave them to play together and know that they will be fine. So that's always nice. On Friday, we also had for our daughter her parent-teacher conference, well, talk, or however you want to call it. Apparently, like quote-unquote math, like calculating little sums, she's pretty okay at. Overall, pretty good. Her reading, especially like reading out loud, like reading stories, she's not too good at. But I think that's her fear of like getting it wrong. But like spelling and everything, she did it apparently like really well. So not too terribly worried about it, but it will be okay. So the tutoring she had like already for a couple of weeks, if not months, she can just continue, but we also need to make sure that she reads a bit more. Obviously, yesterday I was in the tub, and my husband was. She wanted to read, and my husband was like, "Yeah, you can read today, but then you tomorrow need to do that. But we can also do the other way around." So, yeah, she ended up doing reading yesterday, even though she already did it before she went to school. So, yeah, in the evening, I again am the one that needs to do the tutoring. I'm like, are you kidding me? But yeah, he will get the tutoring that he needs to do as soon as they hit like the math and sciences and everything like that, because that's not my thing. History, yes, I love history, but the rest, not so much. But yeah, it's a program that at least at times annoys the living daylight out of me, and with my brain already being fried as is, yeah, it's just annoying. Obviously, I still do it. I'll try to do my best with it because it's better for our daughter, but at the same time, I'm also like, are we seriously again needing to do this? But yeah, at least first we tried to do like almost every day, and now it's like every other day and the other day. And we're not doing that tutoring. She needs to read, even though she reads like a lot. So I do also need to still figure out all the books so that I know like which is the level she needs to read, so that I can help her with that, because I don't want to make the books too easy or too hard. But yeah, it's at times just annoying. Doesn't help, as I said, that I'm also behind on everything and I need to basically do most of the things like arranging however everything wants to go. Thankfully, my husband is the one that is in charge of like the people that come for like the fuse box and everything, so that I don't need to fuss about. Thankfully, that is also a thing that like the last person comes this Thursday, so I'm not even at home because then I am at school helping with the fruit and everything. But yeah. But I'm at the moment a little bit like brain fried because of the fact, like with the training and everything, and kind of nervous for that because how does everything affect. And yeah, it starts at like 3:30 and her school stops at 3 o'clock. She many times is out of the school at like 10 over, so I need to be like fast with everything. And as I said, like I still need to make a call or something to the people so that I know where it is. Because, yeah, they apparently have two locations, and one of them is at like the other side of the city, and one of them is pretty close. The one pretty close I can make in like 5, maybe 10 minutes. So it probably will be kind of short for how fast she is with like everything, like going out of the class. But then it will just be like, okay, I need her like out the building, maximum 5 over. So I can walk back home, and yeah, then I can just get her into the car, drop her off. But yeah. It's a little bit of something. Well, not just a little bit, but actually like a lot of a bit. Yeah, and then it overlaps like a lot of the time with like the gym class, so I need to figure out like how will I do that. Like, am I going to be able to drop off our son there and drop off our daughter at the training, and then come back to pick up our son, after that pick up our daughter, and I really need to figure some stuff out because my brain is just 2,000 miles an hour every flipping second of the day. It doesn't help that my brain doesn't know how to shut off. It's like constantly going. As you might notice by now, because I am still rambling on about the same stuff, I'm so sorry. I also can't help too much about it. So, sorry. But yeah, back to what I was saying about our parent-teacher conference. But thankfully, like, except for the reading there, she needs to, like, basically, like, get a bit better. Then she's doing, for the rest, she's doing really well. She apparently makes big jumps also in, like, school, just as she did at home, like, mentally and everything. So that's a good thing. Yeah, we'll see how everything goes for the rest. Yeah, after that we went home, and basically we went shopping right after, because I do believe I told you last week that my husband had seen some container systems where he thought he would be able to put in the 3D filament for his 3D printer. So we ended up going there. Thankfully the playground area was open, so we could drop off our kids, which they liked, and we too, because that made that we at least had 2 hours for ourselves. Because yeah, normally when you are like an IKEA family member, you can drop off your kids for 2 hours instead of just 1. Oh, sorry for the movement. So yeah, and the kids like it there, so we're like, okay, let's go, drop them off as if it's open. Thankfully it was open, so we could at least walk around slowly, look if we got some other stuff like inspiration and everything for whatever else we needed. Ended up being like really quick. It was like not even 45 minutes. So we're like, you know what? We're just going to go to the restaurant part and get ourselves a little snack and a a cup of coffee. Because apparently also, like if you're an IKEA family member, you get a free cup of coffee that you can just refill. So we're very excited about that. And it was nice to be just able to sit and do nothing. Afterwards, we picked up the kids at the playground area. And we wanted to look for some other stuff. Ended up not finding what we needed, but we did find some new ground for our garden. So husband in the end went on Saturday to pick some up because we couldn't fit it into the trunk of the car. So he went back the day after with our son so that there would be space to put everything. Still need to store it away because it's still laying on the floor. I think about that when I say it now, so that's not going too great. But yeah, so we had that. Sadly, we couldn't find the other boxes, at least not something that would fit and would also be like somewhat airtight. Because if there is moisture in the filament, it will print very badly, so oh well. He ended up ordering it online. At the same time, I was looking and I saw that like a mini diamond painting set that I have been eyeing for a long time was priced down. Looked at it, looked at the others they were offering. They were also priced down, so my husband ordered 2 of them for me. Yay. And I also got a Myths and Legend book for myself. So now I have some ready to go research that I don't need to fuss about. So most likely next week I will be doing, next week or the week after, I will be doing a Myths and Legends WIP and Chat again. Let me know, what would you rather have? Like, would you rather have a Myths and Legends episode when I diamond paint, or would it be okay when I do the ledge hook next week? Or do you not care and do you watch both of them? Because that's also fine. Well, I don't know how many of you are only here for like the rambling and don't care like what I work on, or are you like specific projects I don't want to see / hear? So yeah, let me know your thoughts about that. And as per usual, you can also leave like multiple comments in case you have commented already something and be like, oh, I want to answer that as well. So feel free to give multiple comments. I'm not mad about that. I like to read comments even though I don't get too much of them, but yeah, I can't complain about it because I'm also one of the people that is like not a big commenter myself. I think mainly because of the fact that most of the times when I am watching YouTube, I'm also working on a time lapse myself, so I'm like listening to YouTube and working on my time lapse, and it's kind of a fuss to every like 10 minutes or so need to pause everything, comment, put everything back on and all, and yeah, that's just not working for me. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry if I made you yawn as well. At least I know that many times when somebody yawns in a video, I do the same. So let me know down in the comment section. Did you yawn? Yeah, I'm so tired. As I said, like I have been sleeping kind of bad for a bit. and I'm not feeling the greatest as well, so that also doesn't help. I have a feeling like my eyes are like really tired. I actually need to see, like, if well, see, need to call my doctor's office about it and ask, like, okay, is this normal? Is this something where I just need to go to the, what is it, the word, like ophthalmologist? The eye doctor, basically, like where they also like sell glasses and everything, so they can see if I just need glasses because that my eyes are just too tired from like doing everything, or if it's something else, or yeah. So yeah, that's a thing I also need to figure out and think about. And every time one thing goes away, another comes in its place. So that does not help. I also still need to work more on the attic. I still need to clean out more in the basement. And I have a feeling that I'm like constantly running after myself. So that does not help at all. It really doesn't help. It honestly, many times, kind of pisses me off. And I am a person, like, I have like almost like notebooks in like every corner of the house. Now that's a little bit exaggerated, but I'm more like, okay, lately I had like every time I had one of those stupid chores that I need to do it, but never get around to it. And then I constantly have it in my brain, like I need to do this, I need to do that, and everything. Shoo, yeah. So I made a list about all of those annoying 5-minute jobs, so that as soon as I am like, okay, I want to do something, what can I do that doesn't take up too much time, and that makes that it's out of my brain. So yeah, I did that a bit ago, but it's still taking up space because not always do I put everything in there. So that doesn't help as well. And then everything keeps changing and all. And we have like a lot of birthdays coming up. We had my sister-in-law's birthday like past Sunday. So it was fun, but it still was exhausting. Had like a lot of the travel details from my mother-in-law because she went on a vacation for the first time last week. She went to Valencia. She went with her sister and went for like a couple of days, I believe. So as far as I understood, they had fun. Got some souvenirs for the kids. So they both got like a keychain with like Valencia on it, and then our daughter got one with some fans on it, like these hand fans. And our son got some with like these like mosaic look chameleons, I think they were, or lizards or something like that. I still was like, what do you need to do with it? But I'm like, it's the thought that counts, but oh well. Mother-in-law was saying like, yeah, I thought I'd just grab only something for the kids. I was like, yeah, I don't know what you should have brought me, so thanks for not bringing me something that is just laying around, because I have the feeling that I can't throw it out, because then she would fuss if she saw that I would have thrown it out. So thank you for not bringing something. But yeah. And then like upcoming Saturday, we also have my father-in-law's birthday. So then we need to go there. And I like the family, I like the in-laws, but still I'm like, it takes up way too much energy. I'm really noticing that I've been becoming like more and more of an introvert the last couple of years. I do like it to be around people, but at the same time, like, it takes up so much energy. Then I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done for it for now. Yeah, then it's just a few more weeks, and then it's my own birthday, and then it's son's and husband's birthday, and then we have a break for a little bit, and yeesh, I'm so done with it already. Doesn't help that this year is a year of like, ugh, can it go according to plan? So yeah, we'll see how everything turns out. What else have I been writing up for this week? Yeah, basically everything. So yeah, don't know how long the video is. I'm going to look. About 35 minutes. I think that will do it for this week. I'm feeling that I'm not too good of a company at the moment because I'm feeling kind of grumbly, to say it like that. And I have a feeling that it's like kind of annoying this week. So sorry. As I said before, everything's a mess. I'm a mess. So sorry for the mess. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at this. Again, as I said, this week isn't so terribly long. Let me know, as I said, like, what do you think about the idea of a Myths and Legends next week, or would you rather have the day of the week after? So probably that one will be a bit longer because, yeah, I want to then ramble on about the Myths and Legends, and yeah, basically still want to give you live updates. So we will see how everything goes. But yeah, let me know, would you rather have it like in a diamond painting video, or would a LED shoot still be okay? Or don't you care what I am working on? Are you still just there for the like entertainment value? As far as I'm entertaining, but okay. But yeah, let me all know. Yeah, as per usual, I hope you still liked the video, even though it was a big mess. If you liked the video, well, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and all the fun YouTubey stuff. And yeah, as per usual, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!